Yo, what up, world? Turn on your post. Yo, what up, world? Turn on your post notifications and lock in with the fella.
Yo, what's good, guys?
Cause we outside.
We out here.
We gonna talk that hybrid talk for you.
Yeah.
Weights and calisthenics.
Yeah.
You know, I came into the game, I'm like, yo, I lift weights. I do calisthenics too. You should too. You know, you definitely want to get the best of both worlds. How you feel about that though?
Honestly, it's an argument, you know, it's a crazy argument right now. People are like, yo, it's better to lift weights, it's better to just do calisthenics. I ain't gonna front, bro. You my bro.
Okay.
You know you my bro, son. No personal.
I hear the butt.
No
I hear
personal
the butt.
feelings. But I personally feel like it's better to do calisthenics than weight training because when you do calisthenics, a lot of calisthenics workout are compound movement. If not all, a lot, most of it.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? But when it comes to weight training, you're kind of, there is a few weight training that is compound moving, but as far as most of them, you're just isolating your muscles like dumbbell curls. You're just sitting down, you're isolating your muscles, and compared to somebody that's doing a chin-up, which is, he's kind of working the same muscle, but he's getting his back involved, his core involved. There's a lot more muscles involved, so you're working multiple muscles at the same time. You get what I'm saying? Compared to somebody that's saying. So, what do you feel? That's how I personally feel. That's why I feel like it's better.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel that one is not necessarily better than the other. I feel like they are both equal because you need to be versatile in different areas of your life, and lifting weights can help you in certain areas, and calisthenics can help you in certain areas.
Okay.
Now, I have a bodybuilding background, and when it comes to putting on lean quality muscle, weightlifting has been quick, efficient, and effective for me. I've always liked it because as long as you go in with a purpose and you know how to execute certain moves, you'll get the look that you want. When it comes to calisthenics, you may not put on that quality muscle as quick as you do when weightlifting. So that's why I like weightlifting more than calisthenics for one. As I said, I like both equally. When it comes to calisthenics, I like calisthenics because you don't own I like calisthenics because you use your body weight. You know, when the gyms are closed in the midst of this entire pandemic, you know, I hear a lot of excuses. People aren't working out because they may not own weights. The gyms are closed.
They're used to using weights.
Yeah, so they're just
going to the gym.
They're just not working out. When any and everyone can lift weights. Not everybody can lift their body weight. I've seen guys who can lift 100-pound dumbbells and can't do a pull-up.
Yeah.
I've seen guys who can do pull-ups in the calisthenic realm, but can't lift 100-pound dumbbells. You know what I'm saying? So what I bring to this game is the best of both worlds.
Okay.
I want to show people, like, you know, it's okay to lift weights. There's nothing wrong with lifting weights. There's nothing wrong with doing calisthenics. When you learn to do both, you become the full package. You know, if you check out some of my YouTube videos, you would see me deadlifting 5 plates. There are a lot of dudes in the calisthenic realm who would love to be able to have that type of grip strength alone.
Yeah.
To pull
I would love to.
You know, to pull that amount of weight with ease.
Yeah,
you know,
and
what's enabled me to do that is learning the appropriate form when it comes to lifting weights. A lot of people say, oh, I don't lift weights because, you know, I don't want to mess up my joints. I don't want to get injured. But what people fail to understand is that if you learn to lift weights the right way and work on your form instead of just lifting heavy ass weight, it's truly beneficial to your well-being.
I do personally feel like you have to master your body weight though before you touch the weights. Like
Totally agree.
If you're a beginner,
Totally agree.
you should. I feel like you need to master push-ups
Okay.
before you touch the bench press.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you need to master pull-ups before you touch the pull-down machine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't bench press. I don't touch pull-up. But I just personally feel like you can't just say, okay, if you're like let's say you're a total beginner, your first time working out, you can't just hit the bench press. That's how I personally, even if it's lightweight, I feel like you shouldn't even touch the bench press yet. You should do push-ups. If you can't do a pull-up, inverted pull-ups, do your squats, do your dips, sit-ups, planks. I personally feel like you should start with body weight. What do you think about it?
Yo, I totally agree. I had a subscriber hit me up from the UK the other day, and he wanted me to create a program for him. And I asked him, are you lifting weights? Are you doing calisthenics? What are you looking for? What's your current state of training? And he said that he can get to the gym when he can, but he's focused on calisthenic workouts. I'm like, okay, cool. So you want to focus on your foundation. Proper form when it comes to your squats, proper form when it comes to your push-ups, proper form when it comes to your pull-ups. This is the foundation. I'm not saying not to touch weights right off the bat, but what I am saying is it is in your best interest that you learn to work with your own body weight first. When you learn to work with your own body weight first, there aren't any excuses. Everyone has a body to perform. If you have an injury with your body weight, you can modify the movements. Weightlifting too, you can modify the movements, but you have a better chance of seeing progression with your own body weight. Gyms are closed, body weight workouts. It's a win-win. It's a win-win situation. So I totally agree with you. With as a beginner, it's in your best interest to work with your body weight first. Then you start incorporating weight here and there.
And another thing, a lot of people say about weightlifters for sure, and I used to be that type of person too. It's like there's nothing functional about weightlifting.
Okay.
Pull up is functional. Pull up is functional. It's like muscle up is definitely functional. If you're about to fall off a building, you would need to, if you've been practicing muscle ups or pull ups, you would be able to pull yourself up and not fall off that building. You get what I'm saying? Same thing with the push-up, no disrespect or whatever, no censoring or whatever, but if you're, doing your missionary position with your lady, I feel like,
My
push-up would be very essential for that. You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And I feel like you squat, we sit all the time, so you need to squat to for functional. If you sit all the time, if you're sitting and you're getting up, that's a squat. You get what I'm saying? So it's a functional thing. So as far as that, people feel like, a lot of calisthenic people feel like weightlifting is not there. Like you don't use it for functional stuff in life. How do you feel about that?
I feel like they are not seeing the bigger picture. When you use your body weight for functional movements, it's the same functional movements that you're doing in the gym. When you're going to squat heavy loads, it's still a squat. When you're going to do a weighted pull-up, you're doing a pull-up with extra weight, because you definitely want to improve your strength, improve your range of motion, and things of that nature.
And I know this deadlift too.
And deadlift as well. When you go down to pick out the frame, but when you go down to pick something off the ground, you're in a deadlift position to pick it up. Are you not? So just using weights, it helps you develop your overall strength. I feel like a lot of people, stray away from the weightlifting in the calisthenic realm because they're afraid to get injured.
Yes.
Not knowing that, as I said before, if you practice the appropriate form and you don't put, and you put reps, well, I'm lying. If you put form over weight, you get better results. Because now your form is A1, you can gradually increase the reps to improve your strength, you know? But a lot of people just wanna hop in and lift, you know, squat 2 plates, 3 plates, 4 plates, and wanna know why you're getting injured. You know? I see a lot of people who would go to the gym and, you know, would use wraps and everything like that. There's nothing wrong with using wraps and protecting your joints. I want to make that clear. But at the same time, when training, you are training to strengthen and develop that muscle group. You know, that constant wrap is not always, that constant wrap is taken away from strengthening, you know, certain muscle groups at a certain point. And I would overhear people, oh, I don't have my wraps, I'm not lifting today. Yeah. You should be able to lift a certain amount of weight without your wraps, unless you're injured or something of that sort. Okay. You know, not taken away from reps, because at this point, you know, I'm getting older. I want to protect my joints and things of that nature. So I go to supplements. I use my fish oils. I'm using sleeves, you know, to protect my joints. But there are, you know, there's weight, like something like a 45 on each side. You should be able to, if you've been lifting weights efficiently for a good period of time and you have great form, you should be able to tackle that weight without a problem, without
I feel like when it comes to calisthenics, I feel like weight training beats calisthenics when it comes to legs. You get what I'm saying? I feel like you need to hit the gym to do leg. Even though I still consider heavy squats weighted calisthenics. It's like doing weighted pull-ups. You know, as far as like, yeah, I still consider it weighted calisthenics. But I feel like you would need to hit the gym for the legs.
Although, as I said, I have a bodybuilding background before, and when I really started hitting legs hard for growth and everything like that, it came from weightlifting. I was hitting legs two times a week. But I definitely want to say it all depends on what your training entails and what your goals are. You know, because you don't necessarily have to hit the gym in order to get the legs of your dreams.
Of course.
You know?
But weights will be needed.
But weights, any type of weight is necessary. Even if you want to grab a log from somewhere out here, put that bad boy on your shoulder
more resistance.
And lunge around to build the strength in your legs and put on size in your legs. It's going to come. But is that not weight?
Yeah. Deadlifting, I feel like you would need to do some deadlifting for the hamstrings. Romanian deadlifts.
Yo.
Which is, I don't know if Romanian deadlift can be considered weighted calisthenics. Yeah, it's questionable. So that's where I would say, like, okay, if that's weightlifting, you would need weightlifting for legs. A lot of calisthenics dudes don't do Romanian deadlifts.
This is also true.
Yeah, for hamstring. Because hamstrings, squats don't really hit hamstrings. They hit the quads.
They hit the quads. They hit hamstrings in some aspects. Because when you're down low, that initial push.
But to have the balance with the quads and the hamstring, you would need to do Romanian deadlifts.
This is true.
Yeah,
this is true.
Yeah. So.
You know, you definitely want to strengthen all the different muscle groups, and that's why you use different exercises to target them. You know? And
well, one thing I really hate, bro, I'm not gonna lie, is weight machines, bro. Well, how do you feel about, like, I personally feel like weight machines are kind of, if you're not injured, I feel like it's kind of like a waste of time.
I don't feel like weight machines are a waste of time, for the simple fact that when creating a program, they can be extremely helpful. You know, for example, if you're doing a tempo like 4, 3, 2, 1, you can control that weight to your liking to get more of a burn or a push out of the weight that you're lifting. When it comes to doing, you know, quarter reps, you know, you can control the weight to get the burn and the push that you're looking for. On light days, I would use weight machines for the simple fact it's quick and efficient. Sometimes I don't even feel like loading up plates and things like that. and it works well for me. It's my go-to when other things are being occupied. You know, everything serves its purpose if you're using it in the right fashion. That's my take on it. At the end of the day, when it comes to weight machines, lifting weights, calisthenics, cardio, everything serves its purpose. At the end of the day, it's about how you want to use it, how you want to apply it. You know, because at the end of the day, knowledge is potential. The knowledge is out there for you. What do you want to do with it? You know, people don't want to lift weights because they're afraid of injury and things like that. The information is out there. Research, ask questions, you know, figure out how to lift with the correct form so you don't get injured. People can get injured doing calisthenics.
Of course.
All the time. Yo, you don't stretch appropriately, you're gonna get injured.
Yes.
Injured.
Period.
I remember I got injured, what was it, 2 months ago?
Yeah.
I pulled a muscle because I didn't stretch appropriately. I was trying to do bar transfers. You know? I couldn't even hang from the bar for a good 3 weeks, you know? And I didn't get injured doing lifting weights.
Yeah.
I was lifting my own body weight.
Yeah.
And to be quite honest with you, I've never gotten injured lifting weights before. I've been lifting weights, well, taking it seriously since 2011 when I first dove into the bodybuilding realm. And I've never been injured, thank God for that. You know? But I was performing the calisthenics movement and I got injured. So now, if I was not open-minded, I could say, oh nah, I'm not doing any calisthenics because I could get injured.
Well, so what about physique-wise, man? I'm not gonna lie, bro. When it comes to physique, I do give it to the bodybuilders at the same time. But you know, a lot of bodybuilders are on roids and shit. Okay. So, but there's some fucking dudes, man, that are fucking jacked and ripped. We go to Wingate. Yeah. We know, like, people like Hannibal King. Just strictly calisthenics, bro.
Yo, and I'm because I have a bodybuilding background. Again, everybody is not on juice roids or whatever you wanna call it. You know, because I've competed in a natural bodybuilding league. I'm a pro in the WNBF, and you know, there's drug testing and things of that nature. And I'm going up against guys who have amazing physiques. I have an amazing physique that came from weightlifting. When it comes to I'm gonna take that back. Not weightlifting, that comes from bodybuilding. There's a difference. Bodybuilding, weightlifting, two different things. I want to put that out there. So when it comes to bodybuilding, you know, you're sculpting your muscles. You know, you want to be the full package. You want to be able to differentiate yourself from the other competitors on stage. And how do you do that? Oh, you work on getting a bigger chest or more detailed striations in your legs or whatever you may need for you to stand out. You know, in the calisthenic realm, it's not about that. It's just about your overall performance. But now, you have an individual like myself who's always been about performance because I've competed in boxing, track, football, playing sports all my life because I have an athletic background and in the bodybuilding realm. So all I can think about is looking good. Got that. Feeling good about that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the best kept secret. You know what I'm saying? I look good, I feel good, I'm performing on a level that a lot of individuals can't perform on because they're in one realm. One thing about me, I never wanted to be boxed in. I would hate when people say, oh, so you're a bodybuilder. I'm an athlete. You know, an athlete is well-rounded. You know, I look good on stage. I could perform off stage. I got heavy into the calisthenic realm when this whole pandemic ordeal kicked off. You know, I didn't think that I could do half of the things that I can do. But because of the way that I train as an athlete, enables me to perform the way that I perform in the calisthenic realm. You know what I'm saying? The guys in the calisthenic realm who work extremely hard and may not have the physique and the look that I have.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But the physique and the look that I have comes strictly from tailoring it in the gym as a bodybuilder, because I'm sculpting. You know, I'm sculpting. So now when you put me into the calisthenic realm, the look is there. Anything else applied to it is the icing on the cake. You know? Anything else, and you remember when I started getting more into calisthenics, because the gyms was closed, I wasn't lifting a lot of heavy weight, so I kind of leaned out a lot more. I leaned out a lot more because all of the movements required me to do a lot more cardio endurance work. You know, and that was an awesome factor about it. It'll always keep your heart rate elevated, your breathing on point, and it took me to another level.
That's a fact.
It took me to another level.
That's a fact.
When I was in the gym, the way that I trained, my sets have little to no rest in between. You know? So now I'm outside doing the calisthenics. My breathing is already on point. But doing 100 burpees and things like that, I didn't think I was built for it. I linked up with Gumby. Shout out to Gumby Publishing. And he didn't even think, because of my size and my background, I'd be able to perform efficiently with the burpee challenge. Smoke that shit. My first time, I fucking hate burpees. Leave it up to me, I'm not doing burpees. I don't even do 10 burpees. But now, after I did that video with them, I'm like, yo, I'm burpee king out this motherfucker. You dig? Yo.
That's what's up,
son,
man.
It's a different world. That's why I'm just like, yo, stop hating on lifting weights. Another example for you. My boy got shot, right? Could have lost his life, but he didn't, due to all the muscle that he had in his chest. You know, bullet was close to his heart, but it couldn't. Yo, he's a big fella too. Think son, weights? Yeah, he lifts weights. He lifts weights. You know, but having all that muscle in his chest and just being a big dude, yo, he survived. Thank God for that. You know, but you know, just having certain qualities when like, you know, strength and things like that, it takes you to another level when your life is in danger. You know, when you got that rush and you need to go the extra mile.
To each his own, you know. I feel like too at the same time. You know, we got dudes in prison that, you know, they I think weights. Certain prisons have weights like restricted, so it's like they gotta use only their body weight. They gotta do push-ups.
Definitely.
But you're definitely. I feel like you're definitely right. It's good to do everything, because I see you and Akeem.
Oh yes, yo! Shout out to Akeem Supreme.
Yeah, Akeem Supreme.
My man is a hybrid too.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I came from the bodybuilding realm into the calisthenic realm. He was vice versa. He came from the calisthenic realm into the bodybuilding realm.
And it's just
look at that man.
He changed.
Look at that man.
I seen him when he was just
look at
strictly doing calisthenics, man.
It's a total. Yo, the package is different.
Definitely inspired, man.
The package is different.
Definitely inspired.
Do calisthenics. Lift weights, work on your form.
Yeah. Do yoga.
Do all that
do
shit.
All of that. Flex.
Become a supreme being.
Yes, that's a fact.
Don't let anybody keep you in a box. Don't keep yourself in a box. Expand your motherfucking horizons.
And I'm gonna start lifting weights too,
Expand your horizons.
Just to challenge my body. I love challenges.
Challenge your body. Challenge yourself. Yeah. You don't have to do it every single day, but if you're looking for a little something to, you know, to make you, you know, stand out a little bit more, or get stronger, find something that works for you.
That's a fact.
Be open-minded to, you know, seeing what's out there. picking up different pieces of information. If it works for you, it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, put it down.
Yeah,
nobody's forcing it down your throat. Pause. Moment of silence.
Yo, man. Shout out to my boy.
Yo, Brody.
Matt, man.
It's always a pleasure.
Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel.
Lock in Muscle Memory Fitness for the YouTube.
Yo.
M_M_fit for the gram. Fella ain't hard to find, baby.
Yo, we got more videos coming, man. I'm gonna start lifting weights with the boy.
Big facts.
So I can feel that pump you talking
Hybrid talk, baby.
about.
Become a supreme being. Real shit.